Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hi, Go. Hi, Clay. Hi, welcome. Hi, Slayer. Oh my, is that a Coco? Your sleep paralysis demon is a little Coco. Hello, evening. Happy, well, it's not a sunny Sunday, but it is a artful Thursday. Yes. Hi, Muna. Welcome. How's everybody doing today? I hope you all had a lovely day. Hi, Dan. Welcome. I honestly, I'm still vibrating from all that direct, y'all. I don't know if it's something I would do, like reacting to live directs like that. I think that'd be really fun, but I was just not in a position at all to like do that. Yesterday was honestly a little bit stressful, a little bit like I was tied up and stuff, so I actually missed the direct, but then watched it later with some friends, and that was really good. Is that a Sonic Heroes disc? Oh my god, that is so cool. Oh, that's great. The disc of the spinning come to theaters near you. That is so cute. I love that. Yes. Ah, hi Chocominty, welcome. Welcome. Oh, I want to give a little quick shout out to said Chocominty. She helped me a lot to get all the chow when I was grinding that week before. Yay! Hi Zania, welcome. Also, yes, go the Layton game. Professor Layton, he's here. My little guy, my little top-hatted friend.
I do not want to interrupt.
Oh.
But if I ordered milkshakes, would you want one?
Right now? No, I just had dinner, so I'm good.
Okay. We both just had
I know, but I don't know if I can handle a milkshake right now. Is it okay to order a milkshake and then keep it in the fridge or freezer and then eat it the next day? Can one just do that?
Yes.
You know, that reminds me of a puzzle. No, it doesn't.
Oh my
god. But, if they got strawberry banana, hit me up. Thank you. No, Slayer, I'm not the Teletubbies son. Yeah. Also, I like that when Layton was announced, all of my friends were like, I'm really glad that Alice is gonna be happy right now. Or just like, I was sent like today and yesterday, people were like, oh my gosh, Alice, you summoned Layton. My furry art summoned Layton. I was just like, ah! Yes. Oh my gosh. Which obviously I'm gonna be doing more. I might give you all a little peek later. But we've been waiting for Tears of the Kingdom, but excuse me, new Layton game was something I was not expecting. Oh man, that was fantastic. All right, let's see. Let's on switch over. Also, hi Alada, welcome. Alada Colada. I really like saying that name, by the way. Very, very good. Also, yes, Chocominty, you're super cool and you do great art. Everyone check her out. It's very helpful and a Sonic Advance 3 enthusiast. We Layton screamed. Like, if everyone's played like Diabolical Box, like there's just a part where someone just screams, Layton! And that just lives rent-free in my head forever. It's fantastic. Alright, but let's see. So, I am actually gonna try out, what do y'all think if we have this as a little drawing mode? And let's get some little tunes up in here. Yeah. Can y'all hear the music okay? Yeah. Yeah, so I was commissioned by Clay, who is in the audience currently. Ooh. Hang on, that might be a little bit... It sounds loud to me. I don't know if it's loud for you guys. There we go. That's better for my eardrums. There we go. Hang on. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Hi, Clay. Welcome. Thank you so much for commissioning me. So we're gonna do... I don't know if anyone has seen the original Pokemon anime. Pokemon was my very first anime, and oh man, this got me really nostalgic. I'm gonna be drawing Pikachu and Raichu doing the old Razzle Dazzle. And here with me in the office is Faye, who's going to be working on her own stuff, and Cookie. Cookie is with us on the bed, cleaning herself. Very, very good Cookie. Oh yeah, Dan, this is going to be extra cute stream. But also, yeah, so I want to try out this like new layout for drawing, because before I had like the chat box kind of awkwardly on the top right, kind of covering like this area, like the top right area, and I don't know. I want to give like a full-ish layout of like what I'm doing to work and stuff. So I hope y'all appreciate that. Yeah, the stage fight episode. Yeah, it's from the Orange Island season, which that's the one that they replaced Brock with. I wanted to say Trevor, but I think his name is Tristan. The art guy, who I really liked that guy. He was cool. He made it. Little Alice was like, he likes to do art. Tracy. Oh wow, Tracy. Oh my gosh, I was way off. Tristan. Maybe I'm thinking of Tristan and Isolde. Tristan, Trevor, all the TRs, but not Tracy, which makes sense because he's an artist. And oh my gosh. Oh, the pun name. That's wait, did that mean that Tracy is like tracing? But like, no, I saw him. He would draw in his little Pokemon sketchbook. Let's get like so I have a pose-ish in mind, but we'll experiment a little bit and see what we got. Yeah. Not seeing Tracy in the recent anime, it feels like everyone forgot the Orange Islands. Like after Johto, they just never touched it. Never touched it again. But that's the one that has I remember an episode where I think they arrive on an island and it's full of pink Pokemon because of the fruit that they eat, like they're a flamingo or something. Hello, Sugar. Sugar is here now. Like, and that made me just want like pink Pokemon IRL as well as in the games. Cause like, I don't know, you know how some shiny Pokemon just aren't really shiny? Something like, oh, you just adjusted the hex code like by two numbers and it still like looks the same. All shiny Pokemon should just be pink or just in like a completely absurd color. Actually, maybe figuring out. I want them old Razzle Dazzle. Old Razzle Dazzle. Maybe Pikachu should be the one having another little arm out. Oh wait, what? Ash even slipped in dubbing joke. It's kind of hard to match the lip flaps, isn't it? Oh, that's funny. I kind of miss the era of like old anime, like English dubs, where even the English. Oh, Full Metal Super Mario, we're just subscribed. Thank you so much. Oh no worries. There's no requirement to like attend. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you continuing your subscription on a 5-month streak. Let's go. Enjoy ad-free viewing and those emotes. Which I can't wait till I'm eligible enough to have like more emote like spaces, because I definitely want to improve what I have. Full Metal Super. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Oh, Choco Minty, Tracy was your favorite Pokemon human as a kid? I feel like when Tracy was introduced, it was kind of like the first big shakeup of Pokemon, and it's like, oh man. You mean Brock's not gonna be around to say his frying pan is a drying pan? What are we gonna do? It was really hard for little Alice to deal with that. Also, hi, Piranha Artist. Coming in to eavesdrop while eating dinner. Leftovers. Very good. I actually just had dinner not too long ago, so I hope you have a lovely dinner yourself. Oh yeah, we're doing some cute shoes. Actually, now I think I'm gonna actually switch it just to like maybe even the balance out. Because Raichu is very, very big, so I think actually they should be tipping their kind of like hat, and then maybe Pikachu has to. I don't know. Hang on. I'm gonna keep going. Maybe they both keep their little hats. Top hats are so good, y'all. I want a top hat. I need a top hat. Shiny pink Pokemon, try Sneasel. Well, that's good. Like, sometimes there is a shiny Pokemon that is, like, pink, and I love that. But can they should really strive to have, like, just the most bizarre shiny colors, like a bright aqua or teal. Basically any color in Splatoon. Ooh, go, oh, yeah, I really love Raichu, too. Actually, Alola Raichu is one of my top favorite Pokemon. They're just so cute. Let's go figure out this guy. Alola Raichu is so cute. And also, that's a good point with the new anime, which I'm so glad this, after 25-ish years, the 12-year-old can finally retire. I wonder if they'll finally have Pikachu evolve in the final episode. I don't think they would have Pikachu evolve just because they've come this far and they've had a whole, like, original episode, like, in the original Season 1 series. I think it was with, I want to say Lieutenant Surge, but I'm not sure, where they're basically like, oh, your Pikachu's too weak, so you should evolve them, but Pikachu didn't want to evolve. I feel like Ash's Pikachu will only evolve, when it's, at his consent. And, I don't know, I think honestly he should kind of stay as Pikachu. I think I am just curious about, like, is the new person gonna have a Pikachu themselves, or maybe they'll have an Eevee, because they've kind of been pushing Eevee to be a Pokemon mascot. Yeah. I'm curious to see what they're gonna do. Ooh, Sylveon and Haxorus. Haxorus. That's the one with, like, axes in its mouth, right? That's a good Pokemon. And Sylveon is amazing. Another, like, favorite of mine. Vaporeon was my favorite evolution until Sylveon, and then I was like, oh no, I can't choose. They're both very good. Yeah, Splatoon level of colors, it's so good. Which also, speaking of, Splatfest is this weekend, and I thought I was gonna do white chocolate, because I kind of like the bouginess of, like, a white chocolate. Just feel like Hershey. Yeah. Yeah.
Meow 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 meow. Meow meow meow.
Mochi
meow,
gets a treat. We must get the whole family together. We must. Oh, Rico has Sprigatito. Oh, well, also, for Pokemon Scarlet, I named my Sprigatito Mochi, and it's made me very emotional. But hang on, I gotta get Mochi. Hang on, y'all. and redeemed treat for Mochi.
Oh.
A little treat for Mochi, which that's a lot of channel points you got there. Here, Mochi. Come on. Come on. Here, up. Mochi, up. Up, it's up there. There you go, Mochi. That one's from Goat. That's from Emily. There you go. Now the whole family is here. You better appreciate that, little Mochi. I give them those little it's not those good greenies for like cats, so it's supposed to be good for their hygiene. At least their little teeth and stuff. You have a stinky fish breath. Yeah, now the whole family is here. Thank you so much, Goat. Mochi definitely appreciated that. Yeah, I really like Sprigatito. Do you think Sprigatito would take over Pikachu's job? I don't know. I feel like why like Pikachu works as like a mascot is because he's not like technically a starter. You know, in the original it's just Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and Charmander. When is that coming out, actually? It's still some time, though, right? Nothing brings a family together quite like channel points. Yeah. Yeah, it is kind of weird to think Clefairy was almost the mascot. Can you imagine? In another timeline, Clefairy is the one that gets plastered everywhere. Look at that cute little Raichu. If you give a starter too much spotlight, it might adversely affect the choices others pick. Yeah, that's true. That's why I'm kind of like, I don't think Sprigatito would be the next Pikachu necessarily. Maybe it'll be a thing where now when they have a new generation, maybe it'll just follow a different kid entirely. And therefore have like a different starter each time, so that one isn't like always favored or something. Well, I don't know, because like with Ash and his adventures, whenever there was a new generation, he would just kind of like naturally accumulate the generation's starters, which like as a kid always made me super jealous because I didn't have like the means to have like people send me their version of the starters. People that complete their Pokedexes make it look so easy. There was a manga where Ash has a Clefairy as a partner? Oh wow. That must have been really old. Yeah, Susie, maybe it doesn't matter if it is just like a seasonal deal. Oh, yes, Clay, this is Clip Studio Paint. I'm currently, for when I'm like thumbing or kind of rough sketching out ideas and stuff, and doodles, I use this marker brush that I got from an artist on Twitter. I think it's I think it's Mrs. Dr. Pepper. Don't quote me on that. But there's like a lot of like marker sets out there that people use, and I just happened upon this one. It was really nice. And then I found this like ink pen brush that I like to use for inking. That is that I also found online, and it was free. But I actually do not remember where I got it from. You can find a lot of good brushes just by Googling online, and like you see one and like, oh yeah, I'll throw a couple bucks their way. Name your entire team as well as their IVs and EVs. I'm one of those people that never really got into IVs, EVs stuff. I'm like, if it's a decent type and it's like cute, it's probably on my team. Yeah, I'm not like a huge mega like competitive Poke player. I just like the adventure and the little monster friends you get. Oh, it was more of a gag manga. That's cute. I honestly I really like it when they do like gag animes, or not animes, mangas. Well, that's one idea. But then I don't really have a good spot for their tails, so honestly, And also this is kind of like me warming up too, so actually maybe... Let's just... Yeah. Jigglypuff can sing you to sleep when you want, can help you fly, can beat up anyone if we're going by Smash. Is cute. It is a good companion. Ooh, Jigglypuff, next Pokemon mascot. So I'm like getting like much looser now. Sometimes I get caught up in trying to be like too on model, but then I remember that, or like accurate-ish, but translating into my style. And also sometimes just figuring out poses can like stiffen me up too. Sometimes I go with the first idea and sometimes I don't. You've heard of Mrs. Dr. Pepper? I might have gotten the brushes too, I think. They are really good brushes. Way back, I did redesigns of the Skyward Sword dragons because, come on, let's face it, in the original, they are ugly. And so I wanted to experiment. Like, and Skyward Sword has that like watercolor-ish look. That's very pretty. And I kind of wanted to not emulate it, but have like some interesting texture to it. And the marker brushes, I colored using that, and that was really fun. And I like that. So I use it, but But now I use it, I like the flow of how it feels when I am just like doing my art. Because I like to feel the flow. Like you kind of just, when it comes to like picking a favorite of like brushes and stuff that you use, I really find like, do I like blend, like do I blend well or something, or does it just like the looseness, does it come out of the ink nice? Like you get a feel for it. Let's see, what if actually, so I think I like this Pikachu more. Oh yeah, Piranha Artist, you thought IVs and EVs were similar to like Eevee? Honestly, I thought the same thing too. Oh, an unhealthy amount of Procreate brush packs, which, man, Procreate, that's a really good program. Like, I used to like download, I used to use the Kyle brush guy stuff. I used to download so many of those brushes, but then I always end up doing like, I don't know, I have like the 5 main ones I use. And it's like, you have all these options, and it's cool you have the options, but like, am I actually gonna do anything with that? I don't know. Maybe on some like sunny blue day. Or a rainy day. Actually, I think what I'm gonna do. Ooh, so Super Mario World. My go-to is Sylveon because extreme good friends. Yes, Sylveon's so good. Second choice is Indeedee or Togekiss for circumventing cars. That's amazing. Which also, Togekiss is so darn cute. I love when people draw fan art of Togekiss and it's like, they're just like a little bird. It's so cute. Also, yes, the ability to go to sleep is highly underrated. So, like, honestly, having Jigglypuff would be a really good partner. Oh, sure thing, Goat. Yeah, Goat also commissioned me for a flat, full body, so... And I'm very thankful that you... I always appreciate it when, like, people that commission me provide, like, oh, here's obviously reference of the character you want, and then sometimes, like, here's, like, a pose or something idea. Like, all that stuff helps a lot. The more info you give to an artist, the better and easier it is for said artist to get closer to what you want in mind. Well, let's see, actually... Now this... Honestly, this Raichu is still kind of too stiff, so actually... Honestly, I'm just, like, playing around. There's a burst of serotonin from having all these new toys to test out. And then, yeah, it narrows down to, like, 6. Literally. Because you know how sometimes you pick up a brush and you're like, oh, this will be great. And then it's like, oh, icky. Maybe this brush. Ew, icky. Maybe this brush. Like, I get very picky. Also, I've seen a couple episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh! Not too many. Honestly, I watched more Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged than the actual Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime. I would sometimes, like, I was the era, of was like, you get up early on Saturday morning to watch the cartoons that you want to watch. Trying to figure out what I want to do for this Raichu. It's cute, but it's still a little bit too stiff. Ooh, I actually just got an idea. What if... I love that Alola Raichu is like just people automatically. That is a pancake. It's like in the Sun and Moon anime, which if you've never watched it, I highly recommend it. Honestly, my favorite generation entirely. As well, like, and that's including the anime. It's very good. Just like a Raichu that is that helps like sell pancakes. I'm trying to figure out like how I want to have this Raichu stand. I have an idea of what I want to do. I just need to do it. Susie says, I always try to find a use for new brushes, mostly for textures. Yeah, textures are extremely good. On a quick way to like add some life to your drawings and stuff, especially before posting or something, is like add some texture there, especially in the background. It really helps it go from flat to like, oh hey, there's like some stuff there. Alola and Raichu must have taken inspo from the Surfing Pika episode with the blue eyes and everything. Oh my gosh, you're right. So cute. Did y'all know that Pokemon Yellow was my first Pokemon game? I love that Pikachu can just have a little surfboard. I'm not going back and forth on this Raichu pose. Oh, we'll find the one that works. Hi, Heathclaw. Welcome. How you doing? Oh my gosh, Chocolate Minty, Pokemon Yellow is your first too? It's a good generation. It started it all. Well, I mean, Red did. Red and Blue, but like... I love Yellow because, you know, you had a Pokemon following you, and that is so dang cute. Oh, Clay, Red was your first? You had to share it with your brother, but you did play Yellow later. Aw, that's really sweet. Also, Heathclaw, I'm glad you're doing well. I'm doing really well. I was paid to draw some cute little shoes. I'm just trying to... I think I'm getting a little bit stuck on like what I want to do for the pose of this Raichu because I want it to be a little bit energetic, but yeah. Ooh, Slayer asks, thoughts on Scarlet and Violet? I think it is a really good generation. It absolutely needed like another year to cook. Because, oh boy, was it just like, oh, wow, it's rough. It's got some rough spots, y'all. But like also, because I played Legends Arceus earlier that year, and it was the same thing. It was like, oh man, it is rough looking too. But like, what made it so good though is because the feedback loop was just absolutely addictive, and I put a lot of hours into it, and I had a lot of fun. So like sometimes you can forgive the you know, how something looks. But like, I don't think Scarlet should have released the same year as Arceus. I think it needed another year to polish up. because it's their first, like, now we're an actual open world Pokemon game. But with what we got, it was a lot of fun.
I am the ultimate life form.
Whoa, Heathclaw! Thank you so much for the follow. You are the ultimate life form. Oh, no worries, Heathclaw. I was saying I'm glad you're doing well, and I'm doing well. I got paid to draw Pokemon. And also the Nintendo Direct yesterday was so dang good. It was like laser targeted at me. Super Mario Art says, it's funny at this point. I love Pokemon for everything but the gameplay. I care much more about the art and world because the RPG aspect goes too simple or too complex. I super get that, Super Mario World, because like honestly, like as fun as I was having with Scarlet, you know, I do reach a point where I'm like, it is just Pokemon again, and I've played that so much as a kid, and I still like love it to bits, obviously. But like at this point, I'm really just here for the cute little guys and like the little characters that they get. Because I love monsters. I love monster design. It's fun. It's really hard for them to kind of like make the same thing over and over. Gnarly Carly, thank you so much for the follow. You are the ultimate life form. Also, that issue, they are locked to a yearly release schedule because profit margins, which should slow down. Absolutely, that, you know, because that's what I was saying earlier. I do not think Scarlet should have released the same year as Arceus, which, like, honestly, it's really weird to think that Arceus and Scarlet and Violet were the same year. Because, like, Arceus felt like they were testing out the, like, being a little bit more open. And then, like, you know, then polish it up from there. And, like, Scarlet and Violet, it was still a really good game. But, like, it just needed way more polish. And it's a little bit disappointing to see how they, like, you know, just kind of, like, fell flat from that. But also, I'm part of the problem. I still bought it. I still had fun.
I am the ultimate life form.
Whoa, another one. The Raichu. Thank you so much for the follow. You are the ultimate life form. Very, very fitting to get a Raichu follower when I'm drawing Raichu. Raichu's ears are very funny. Shrink a bit. Yeah, Raichu is becoming too long, Chew. You're not that long, cat, meow. Yeah, and like, and it sucks that a lot of games are like, oh, we gotta do a game a year, and it's like, you gotta take some time. Take some time. Oh, Heathclaw summoned you, Raichu. Oh, well, thank you so much for popping in. I'm really glad you stopped by. Good stuff. Yeah. Also, yeah, Muna, agreed. I would have been fine with Scarlet and Violet being released a year or two after Legends Arceus was released. Like, not everything needs to be released for Christmas. When will people learn that rushing a game bad? A rushed game will always be, like, known as, like, a bad game, but a delayed game will eventually be good. I think that's what Miyamoto said, I think. Oh my gosh, 1 away from the follower goal! Ah! Oh, logistics-wise, they have an anime and a TCG on a tight schedule, so the suits, I'm guessing, set to ship the game no matter the state. Yeah, that stinks. Oh, thank you, Raichu, I really appreciate it. Forspoken. I've heard about that game, but not too much. I know people are mad at it for having, I don't know, Marvel-esque kind of dialogue writing, but I don't know. I think it's an open world game, and I feel like because of the success of Breath of the Wild, it kind of felt like everyone was doing an open world game, give or take, regardless if they were inspired by Breath of the Wild or not. And so now the market's kind of been saturated by, like, everyone's doing an open world, which, like, open world is super fun. But, like, I don't know. I want people to take time. Let's see. Clay, are you still around? And how does this feel for you? There's more than just bad writing? Ooh, uh-oh. Oh, so yeah, Super Mario World. No Man's Sky is the one exception I can think of that breaks the rush game will always be known as bad rule. But that took so much effort to get to playable. Same as Cyberpunk 2077. I didn't realize Cyberpunk got, like, actually better. I have heard, though, of No Man's Sky. That is very much the exception to the rule. Because I don't think we should be setting a trend of, oh, the game is rushed, we can just fix it later. No, I want a complete game now. Cyberpunk Edge Runners. That's the show, right? I've heard really good things about the show. I want to check that out. Forspoken, I heard, looks really pretty as far as effects go. And the story may get better with time, but the models and mouth movements are an issue? Really? People play Elden Ring and that's just extremely poor mouth flapping. But, like, I don't think you play it necessarily for mouth movement and models. You play for the combat. I guess it's a matter of, like, what is the game prioritizing? Oh yeah, Cyberpunk, I hear the show is good, but the game was rough. Let's see. We lived through early 3D. Who needs mouth movement? I played Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. I'm not here for the good mouth flapping. All games need to have Adventure 1 style mouth movement. That should be a mod, honestly. Shark mouths in SA1 is very good. Also, what do y'all think of this pose, actually? I don't know if Clay is still around. I don't wanna go ahead into clean without the okay. Ooh, apparently. But I could also try another pose as well. Clay, are you around? Because the also I'm glad y'all like it. Oh, hi Clay. Yeah, what do you think of this pose? Do you want me to try going for this pose? Or should I try like another Razzle Dazzle? Because I was kind of like I had some ideas of like, oh, maybe they're back to back, but then I ran into the issue of that, like, you wouldn't really see their tails. Yeah, because, like, you know, you paid me. I don't want to do anything that makes you less than pleased with the art. Honestly, this little Pikachu is just kind of making me think of that, You want to try another Razzle Dazzle pose? Yeah. And see if the tails read clearly. Yeah, I can try for that. Yeah, thank you for letting me know. Oh, that's okay. Yeah. I don't want to clean up without your approval, because I always do like a rough sketch. And then... Did you like something like this, actually? Or did you want to try another pose? Yeah, because I never want to clean without the commission person's approval for the sketch, because it's much easier to fix things in the kind of rough stage before I go into cleanup. Because it's like, what's the point of doing a rough drawing and then going to clean, and then a person is like, actually, do the whole thing over, because that's that's not good on both parties. Try a new pose? Okay.
Let's get a good stretch.
Oh, and thank you, Chocominty. Let's get some stretches in. Yeah, you want to see them dance? Okay, yeah. That is more than fair. If anything, I just warmed up a bit. Let's see. Okay, I think I have some ideas. Yeah. Yeah, great warm up. I'm glad you like it. This is the process that I go through. Yeah, I was like, oh, I was feeling that, but not really. That one's a little bit too stiff. I like the idea of like him holding his tail as if it's a microphone, but then it kind of was like became too big. But here, let's try something else though. Bonk! Oh, don't worry. Don't worry, I'm not shrimping. No shrimping here. Bonk. Thank you for the bonk. Ooh, I actually just got an idea.
I need water.
Oh, and then Choco Minty out here making sure I take care of myself. Thank you for the sippy. It's important. Stay hydrated. Gotta stay hydrated. Ah, there we go. Refreshing. Thank you so much. Where am I going? Baya! Baya Slayer! Ooh, that reminds me of the new Kirby game. I haven't played the demo yet. I did download it. And I already pre-ordered it. I know I'm gonna play that Kirby game. I love Kirby so much. Poor Magalore. Also, yeah, Clay, for sure. It's always great to watch old musicals like Fred Astaire. Love Fred Astaire. Nicholas Brothers and a chorus line the stage to see the dance poses today for figure drawing and flying character poses too. Yes. Highly, highly recommend. I tend to like warm up really like just pulling stuff out of my head. And then like until then I'm like, okay, well, I actually want this to look good and better, and then I'll like pull up a pose. If I'm just kind of like doodling for the day or something, then I don't. Then I'm kind of like, oh, well, it's just something quick. Unless I'm really like, I have no idea how to draw this. Get me some reference. Also, yeah, Prawn Artist, friggin' same. I never got the chance to play the original on Wii. So I'm so happy that they are doing a remake. I'm very excited to play it. I don't know what happened. I missed out on a lot of good Kirby growing up. I had Nightmare in Dreamland. And basically that. Oh, I had the triple deluxe one. Super Mario World. My brain is full of all the Kirby lore, and yet I've only played a few games. Need to fix that. Same. Ooh, you took a workshop by Tina Navraki? Or Naraki. Navraki on applying figure drawing to cartoon characters, and they are very helpful. Samantha Youssef, also a ballet dancer. Figure drawing techniques and tips were used for Tina's workshop. That's awesome. That's so cool. Yeah, people think like, oh, just because you're drawing a cartoon doesn't mean you have to be accurate, and it's like, that's not true. And if anything, knowing an anatomy and looking at reference and studying life, you know, just that actually helps make your cartoon characters more believable and like more natural looking. You know the rules so you can break them. Tina was on the Cuphead game, hand-drawn. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, thank you, Pyrrha. I'm so used to me outside stream on other folks just using Pyrrha. So you're more than welcome to keep using that. Yeah, I'll say Pyrrha. I keep whenever I see your username, I keep wanting to say like Pyrrha, but then I'm like, wait, no, you're Piranha, like piranha plant. So thank you for clarifying for that for me there. Oh, you have Zoom recordings to refer to when I need to remember techniques. That's awesome. Okay, well actually, I actually kind of want to scrap this one. I had an idea of maybe Raichu carrying Pikachu, but then I realized the hat's in the way. So I think I actually might want to go for something else, actually. Let me look up something else. Like, honestly, like, when it comes to drawing, never be afraid to like, oh, you drew this, scrap it. Drew this, draw it, scrap it. Sometimes you have to go through a lot of bad drawings before you get to the good stuff. Ooh, I think I got an idea. Gonna drive for a bit. I'll let you know when I'm back. Oh, drive safely. Drive safely, and hopefully I'll have a good sketch for you to look at. Yeah. Eyes on the road, mister. It's, yeah, Pyrrha, or Pyra. It's one of those things everyone says Pyrrha. It's just what I'm used to for my settings, or Pyra. I think I say Pyrrha, or maybe both. Yeah, I go through so many scrappy sketches, never really have the heart to delete them, so the ability to just hide layers is great for my indecisiveness. That literally what I'm doing like right now. When I get to like, okay, now I want to seriously like keep track of my stuff, I'll start naming layers, like especially in the cleanup stage, but otherwise, I like having folders, so like this is the sketch folder, this is the eye folder and stuff like that. Ooh, speaking of Kirby games, how far are you in Robobot? Which actually, I was playing it, so I think I'm halfway through. I defeated like 3 worlds, and then that's when the Layton bug hit me. So I have it on pause right now. But I was very much enjoying Robobot, which I had never played, but my friend lent me their copy. Which, man, the 3DS was so fun, gal. Yeah, like Pyrrha, I'm now like second guessing, like, have I always called you Pyrrha, or has that always been wrong? Muna, I'm biased because I like robots and I like playing as Meta Knight. Which, yes, I'm very excited that I can play as Meta Knight eventually. That's why I liked Kirby's Nightmare and Dreamland so much, because it had a mode. It had a mode where, like, play the whole game again, but you have to play through every single level. You have 3 health, but your Meta Knight and Meta Knight's sword, like, just triumphs over all. It was so good. And also, like, him flapping his wings animation was so cute. It's one of the reasons why, like, Meta Knight is actually, like, my favorite character from Kirby. I always attach I'm a very, like, you can see, I like cute, wholesome, bright stuff, but I always attach myself to, like, the emo characters or edge boys. I love Meta Knight. Yeah, sure, he had, like, that weird revenge thing for one.
Let's go and film
one.
Moomin Valley with crime.
Wow! Sakura Kitsune, PNG, raiding, and filling Moomin Valley with crime. Welcome, welcome! Thank you so much for the raid! Hello! Hello, raiders! I'm Sunny Alice, I'm a pink tuber. I'm drawing Pokemon. And we're talking about games.
I am the ultimate life form.
Oh my gosh! And with that, oh my gosh! I made the follower goal! Sakura Kitsune, PNG, thank you so much for the follow. You are the ultimate life form. Wow, thank you so much! I hope you're doing well this fun Thursday, or wherever time zone you're in. Yeah, let's go! Thank you so much! I might share some fun stuff after this stream. Or at least when I finish these little commissions. How are you doing? It's been a fun Thursday. Just finished streaming. What are you streaming? Also, thank you, Dan. Thank you. That was a lovely surprise. Hey, I did it! Hollow Knight and Raid Shadow Legends. Oh, I see. Sponsors. Also, I happen to love Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight good. Oh, what does this call for, Susie? Hollow Knight, very, very good.
Victory screech!
Victory screech! Oh my god! Oh, I might have to put a limit on that. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Susie Muna! Victory screech! And Dan coming in with a leadle. Thank you. That is wonderful. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I love hearing silly sounds. Thank you for pushing the silly sounds. Silly sounds good. Hollow Knight good. Oh, I was gonna say that, like, I knew the direct was happening yesterday, and a part of me was like, I shouldn't even make the joke that, like, oh boy, I hope Silksong gets announced. I want those guys to take as long as they need. It'll come out when it comes out. And honestly, I'm glad it still wasn't, like, announced or anything. Because, oh man, the amount of news we got just more than made up for it. I'm still flipping out from the friggin' late in news. Yes, silly sounds give me serotonin, indeed. Silksong was announced via Xbox last year, so there's a chance of it being released this year. Oh, I don't know. I don't want to get my hopes up. Also, there's like too many games that I need to play and like get caught up on. They've been really upfront in saying it'll most likely be this year. Really? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh. Very, very excited if that's true. Heck, if they even have to delay, I'm just like, it's okay, take your time. Because I know they've been hard at it. Ooh. Lacenet art, ooh. Zania's a huge Hollow Knight fan, so I'm always filled in on all this Silksong news. Oh, that's good to know. Silksong good. Those little bugs good. Raiju's ears are pretty weird, honestly. Looking at you, Geometry Dash 2.2 update. Also, welcome back, Clay. Glad you made it back home safe. Hope there wasn't too much traffic. Now you're seeing the Razzle Dazzle. You know what really helped is because you mentioning Fred Astaire actually helped prompt me to look up some reference on my second monitor. I'm like, oh, why don't I just look up dance poses there? And so I was trying to find some good ones from the Google, who is like, what is a pose that I can translate into these tiny little mouse Pokemon bodies, and but also still manage it to have their tails like, you know, be visible. Like I'm kind of like cheating Raichu's a little bit. Just kind of like slinking around because, you know, they have the much longer tail than Pikachu, which Pikachu I can, like, you know, this makes it honestly a pretty interesting silhouette. Yeah. Oh, after having a second monitor, I can't go back to one. I don't know how we did it in the Dark Ages. Yay. Devil from Cuphead. I need your Razzle Dazzle. Gosh, I still need to watch season 2 of the Cuphead show. Also, back in my college days, high school slash college days, where I would still use dodge and burn a lot for my stuff. I did a lot of Leighton fan art, honestly, and that's helped me, like, understand top hats. Oh, thank you, Heathclaw. Always loved how expressive and fun my art looks. Thank you so much. I try to make my art as like flowy and fun as possible. And like I love drawing expressions, so I want a good expressions. Here I am. Right, you right. Give a little tooth. That's cute, yeah. Oh yeah, Sakura, definitely get your second monitor set up. It helps so much, because that way not everything's crammed on one monitor. Yay. Also, yeah, thank you, Clay. I really appreciate it. You gave me a good hint about, like, some specific, like, dancers and stuff. And I'm a big fan of Fred Astaire, so it's just like, oh, duh. Always good to use reference. And again, with the second monitor, I can just have you guys up here for me to look at chat, as well as on the side, I have the references that I need. And then on my, like, Cintiq, where I'm drawing this, is the art. Oh, thank you, Heathclaw. Yeah, for those that don't know, Heathclaw and I went to, like, the same high school. It is honestly kind of crazy to think about how much my art has grown since then. And yeah, that's exactly right, Clay. Drawing top hats involves cylinder and an oval when looking at dimensions. Oh my gosh, Muna, I had a huge Yokai Watch phase, like, post-college. Distinctly remember being so drawn to it and making fan art during my early college years. Yeah, it is crazy the way we improve. It's so wild, but I drew so much Yokai Watch. When I hyperfixate. And, like, Yokai Watch was so interesting because it felt like the one series that was actually close enough to being actual competition to Pokemon. But it's also, like, I love both. I want them both to, like, prosper. And then I don't know what really happened with the Yokai Watch. It was similar to Leighton, where it kind of just fell off, and they had level 5 was having a lot of troubles and mismanagement or like money issues and stuff. But now we know that they've been working on a Leighton game, and I'm like, ho ho! The boys are back in town. Oh, hi, Ghosty. Welcome. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad you like how this looks. Oh, Sakura, you're looking at some of your art last year and you're like, oh no, honey. That, honestly, I love looking at old art just like that, because it's like, don't be ashamed for how you used to draw. Be proud at how far you've come. You know, it's... And like, also I think back to, like, you know, kids and teenagers, at least for me, it's just like, I just like went in on all the idea. It could look like the crappiest thing in the world, but like I drew it and I loved it and I thought it was the best thing ever. And like you know, because you're like unafraid, you're bold, and then like you read online like, oh, this is actually bad or something like that, and it's just like, oh no, and then you know you get self-conscious, and then you try to like learn, but sometimes you stiffen up, and it's like it's hard. But trying to get that bow ties are fantastic. Love bow ties. But then it's kind of just try to find your flow again. You can break the rules. Learn and then break them and then observe again and just improve from there. Also, yes, Clay, 100%. Musical dancers in Broadway are really top-notch to capture the poses and helpful of doing a dance theme piece. For sure. It was honestly kind of silly of me to not actually have some dance poses in mind. I kind of just went like all in, like, I'll just pull something out of my head. Which sometimes works and honestly, more often than not, does not. But that's okay. Dan still has that picture of the cast family I got from you hang up in the... Oh my gosh, that is old art. And even now I'm like, oh gosh, I can draw better than that. Oh, yes, I did see the Ghost Trick remaster. Sorry, I'm like catching up a little bit. Ghost, you're very excited for Ghost Trick. I've never played Ghost Trick, but I hear really good things about it. Oh, I'm glad you're doing much better, Sakura. Yeah, sometimes we get in the dark funk and it's bad. But I'm glad you didn't give up and you're still here and you're just gonna keep learning, growing, and improving. It's okay to make mistakes. I should play Ghost Trick. Faye actually described it to me and I'm like, oh, that sounds pretty neat. Because I'm kind of on a murder mystery kick, so I kind of love like mystery stuff like that. Bow ties are very cool. Oh, but with that, Clay, what do you think of this pose? Would you like this to be cleaned up? Pyrrha just yelling at me, play. Hey, Ghost Trick. I love bow ties. Bow ties are so fun. I'll have to... It's been a long time since I watched Pokemon Journey, as I'll have to watch the stage fight episode. You like this? I can clean it up? Yay! Wonderful! Well, thank you so much for being patient with me and also being very good about like, oh, no, I would prefer it if you did another pose. And then giving me a hint of like what specifically more in mind. Because that helps a lot. And so I'm really happy we can do something that'll make you happy. That's the thing, you pay for this. I want this to look good. I'm just gonna make some folders to further... Pikachu! No, it's Pikachu. I'm gonna do a folder for Pikachu and a folder for Raichu, so in case I need to adjust their location, I can just do that easily. Specifics, yeah, the more specific you can get on commission, the better. Yeah. I'm happy you helped out a ton, Clay. I hope I didn't disappoint you or anything. Because, you know, I've been drawing for a long time, but I'm still... You know, I'm sure other artists in this chat have gotten it too, where it's like, oh no, they're gonna find out I've been an imposter this whole time. I don't know how to draw, actually. And now I've been caught, and suddenly that, like, will break my entire world or something. But it's like, nah, man, chill. Hi, Slayer. I miss chubby Pikachu. Pikachu is still cute, like, modern Pikachu is still pretty cute, but, like, I was there when he was a chubby Chew. And I still have my original, like, Pokemon, like, Pikachu topper. Also, yes, Susie, Luigi with his bow tie in Odyssey is top 10 Luigi. I wish it was... In Mario Odyssey, I wish there was an option that if you got all the moons or something, or a certain amount, you could just play as Luigi. Because, you know, I was kind of hoping it was going to be similar to Galaxy. Where like, oh, you got all the stars. Play as Luigi now. And I'm just like, thank you for my life. An excuse to play this really great game again, but now, I'm the green guy. Heck, yeah. Oh, Clay, you're in a similar boat when it comes to finding the best pose and feel for my own work. Just gotta make many iterations and see which one fits. That's really what it is. You can't expect to get the perfect drawing on your first try. You know, that's kind of like what warm-ups are for. Maybe sometimes you do have like an epiphany and you're like, oh yeah, that'll do it. But that kind of rarely happens, at least for me. I'm just a regular old human. But like, it is okay to experiment, make maybe a less than ideal drawing or have like a funky anatomy or just a stiff pose. But like, you learn from that and like try to put in the work and effort to like improve from there. Hopefully one day Luigi will get a bow tie. Ooh, Sakura, you're more of an Eevee fan. I love how cute this Pikachu looks. Thank you. I love both. Both Pikachu and Eevee are really cute. Even when people are like, oh my gosh, I'm so sick of Pikachu. It's like, well, he's the mascot of Pokemon. Of course we're going to be seeing him a lot. I do think it is kind of funny that, like, with the newer games, he kind of got, like, his own, like, vocal as opposed to the other Pokemon just having their little screeches. In Scarlet and Violet, there's just dog Pokemon it's just a straight up dog. But I'm glad they kind of went back to Pikachu sounding like a creature again, rather than like, here's the one voice actress voicing Pikachu's line, which is Pikachu. But I don't know, I think I'm just also biased because Pokemon Yellow lets you have a Pikachu that follows you around. And then it took them forever to have Pokemon follow you around again. The best reward, heck yeah. The piano version of the Luma theme is playing. There's a slow shot of the rest of Hyperspace. And then you can play as Luigi, yes! I love that so much in Mario Galaxy! So good. That was a fun game. I love Rosalina. She's like one of my top favorite Mario characters. Ooh, Clay says, I created my own OCs for Otter, Fashionista, and Stork, Fred Astaire-inspired dancers since high school, and they are in their white high tuxedo. This really got my creative juices flowing to explore more with them since it's been a long while with work and such. Hoping to doodle them more and more, and other dapper animals and mons too. Absolutely! That sounds fantastic. I really like the concept of those characters. Honestly, like, thank you so much for even commissioning me. Sounds like you got like a good clear world in your head. And just full of fun and you just want to experiment. And like, it sounds like you have a passion for dancing. And dancing is very good. We love musicals in this house. You gotta love the energy and stuff. I honestly really did enjoy Mary Poppins Returns. Just because I really like the dance sequences in there, especially when they're in the 2D world. It's really cute. I did some old, like, Human Sunny and Nighty drawings based on specific poses in that sequence. Actually, I'm just gonna I love a good little musical. Oh, you. Yeah, Emily Blunt is so good. Also, hi, Blue Speed 580. Welcome, welcome. Hello. Yeah, the animation in Mary Poppins Return was really, really good. Emily Blunt was really good. You couldn't, Goat Cannon couldn't unhear her as the antagonist from the MLP movie. So I'm not really in, like, I was never in the MLP, like, fandom or anything. And then it wasn't until years later that, like, oh yeah, that movie came out and stuff, and I saw the clip of, like, I think Open Your Eyes or something like that, and then hearing Emily Blunt, I was like, as I live and breathe, Mary Poppins. Which also, when that movie came out, my friends and I could not stop quoting that. both US, Canadian, and UK. As I live and breathe, Mary Poppins. Also, if I haven't heard, Billy Bust Up, the upcoming musical that has some of the most virtually impressive creature designs by Ash Ortiz. They also like to make dapper-like characters. Dutch the Wolf, Jazzy Hotel, and Barnaby, the Dead Owl Pink Bow Tie and Vest. Wait, Faye, you reacted.
It's so cute. It's got a TikTok account that I love.
It's a what?
It's got a TikTok account that I love that has all the dev on there, and it's just like
Oh,
fighting and everything.
oh, Billy Bust Up. That's the indie game where it's a musical and you fight, right? And there are cute little tiny animals. Is that it, honey?
Sorry.
It's the musical with the cute little animals and you
It's
fight.
a video game.
Oh, it's a video game. Oh, yes. Okay. I didn't realize what Billy Bust Up was before, but I have heard of that. And oh my gosh, yeah, I love those designs. It's so good. We followed the TikTok for it, following the dev on it, the development of it, and I'm so excited for that. That is I love it's challenging to capture like musical energy for like a game setting, but like everything that I've seen so far is wonderful. And I appreciate like, you know, the representation of like, heck yeah, they done, let's go. Yeah, the music in the movie went so hard. BBU is a musical game. Yeah. Oh, 2024, so next year. Been following their development for a couple of years and I really adore the concept and characters. Yeah. I've not stopped gushing about Hi-Fi Rush. I still need to pick up Hi-Fi Rush. I know it's good. I know $30 is a steal on the, or if you have it on Game Pass. I think we don't have the Game Pass anymore. We just ended up not really using it that much. But like, honestly, $30 on Steam, that is a steal. I'm glad we're having an era of like having more musical games. And that reminds me, I think there's like another guy that's making another like musical indie game. But like it's specifically like piano. I think. I forget the name of that one. And I also have a friend that's working on her own game specifically for like music as well. I'm appreciating this rise of musical games. Although I will say I myself am musically challenged. I've never really played an instrument outside of like, they would make us like play the recorder in like 3rd or 4th grade or something. Yeah. Our friend voices Dutch in that game too. Our friend Uncle Ali voices Dutch in that game too. Oh, that's amazing. Also, yeah, Mary Poppins Returns animation. That's like, honestly, if I just want to watch that sequence and then nothing else of that movie, really. Although I still really like it. It's cute, but like, I'm a sucker for 2D. I'm here for the 2D. Give me the 2D. And it's such a sweet homage to the original. Those penguins look so good, and the little wolf. That, he's all sneaky and sly. There's a badger, and there's like the whole like animal audience is really cute. Ash Ortiz is such an amazing designer, and Cochio is based on part of themselves, and Michael Kovac is voicing him too. That's super cool. I'm really happy to hear that they are going strong and going well. It's so good. Everything I've seen from that game has just been a delight. Santo's the puppet theater actor? Ooh. Autistic puppet. Oh, that's great. I need more Rhythm Heaven. Rhythm Heaven is super cute. You ever just want to push a button in a rhythmic manner? I do. Funnily enough, the composer of the music in the game also did a lot of the music in MLP. For real? That's really cool. I'm really glad that, you know, just because someone works on, like, TV or film doesn't mean they can't, like, do other projects of a different scale. And that's Pikachu. Let's do Raichu. Daniel Ingram. Ooh. Do you have the shout out plugin for Twitch? Uncle Ali does stream here as well. Oh yeah? I do. I have the command if you do !SO and then at the username, that'll do a shout out for them. But I don't know if they have to be in the stream or not. But if they do stream, I would super love to check them out. Ooh, Sakura Kitsune. I love the music in indie games. I've noticed my musical style has taken on a Celeste feel, though. Ooh, I mean, Celeste has really good music. Honestly, there are so many good games with good music. It's amazing. And, like, honestly, I'm really happy that it really feels like just video game music has, like, finally been just being taken seriously, at least in the mainstream, or at least just in general. Because I remember being in, like, middle school and high school and, like, listening to my video game music and, like, people being like, well, that's not real music. Like, what's your favorite band or something? And I'm like, but I like listening to Legend of Zelda and Mario and Sonic. Like, music is music. Oh, shoot, I ran out of Pokeballs. David Wise is my favorite brand. Excellent choice, Kyle. Also, welcome. Hello. Oh yeah, there's no space. Different time zones. Yeah. Honestly, when it comes to like musical bands, I really love 8-Bit Big Band, which they do a lot of video game covers and will kind of like maybe even switch the genre a little bit. But they have like a really, just a really good like old classic style, or like jazz, super jazzy. It's really, really good. They actually released a cover of You Wouldn't Know, which is another GLaDOS song that not a lot of people I think realize, because it's from the Lego Dimensions game, which I only played it at like a friend's place, but it was really, really good. Highly recommend checking them out. Yeah, they do some good swing covers. I love swing. I love electro swing. Love swing, electro swing. Just songs with good energy, jazz. I've acquired a taste for freeform jazz. Yeah, absolutely, Clay. Blend of jazzy and game music, 2 eras in one. And they put their show from MagFest this year, and I listened to that like yesterday, and oh my gosh, it's so dang good. I wish I was there in person. But hopefully they'll come to my area, and then I can like watch them live. I'm sure it's like different when it's live. But it was still really good quality. Yeah, the Lego Dimension song is super slept on, because it's another breakup song from GLaDOS, which I'll always take. I love her so much. So good, like, Batman is mentioned in the song even. I was saying this to Batman. Oh, he was here the other day, and it's just like, oh my gosh. Also, oh, Muna, thank you for the shout out to Uncle Ali VA. Definitely will check them out. Oh, Kyle, you used to go to swing dancing? Stomping right above the anime club. Oh, I'm sure the anime people appreciated that. That's so cool, though. You did swing dancing. I'd love to try to, like, learn to dance proper and stuff. It's just easier to have animated characters do it. Ooh, Clay says, speaking of which, I consider Nicholas Brothers' Jump and Jive from Stormy Weather as the best dance sequence in any medium in my opinion. Lots of shuffling and dynamic energy and iconic splits. Ooh, extremely good. Honestly, okay, that actually reminded me. It's from an older movie. It's Fred Astaire starring in it, but it's one of the first instances where they used a spinning room, because in the sequence he's like talking about like how much in love he's singing about how much is in love, and they do the film trick where like, oh, it looks like he's dancing up on the walls and then on the ceiling, but what they're really doing is rotating the room he's in with a fixed camera, so to us it looks like he's he's just like magically up on the wall, but it's just like, nope. This guy is just in this rotating room that they choreographed really well so that it looked seamless. Yeah, royal wedding! Also, thank you, Dan. I'm glad you liking how this Raichu's looking. Raichu's a good Pokemon. Lego Dimensions and Disney Infinity were really solid games. Shame Toys to Life fizzled out. Yeah, I think that's the real issue, I think, with those games, is that, like, because they were so dependent on you, like, buying figures, that, like, gameplay could only extend as far as how many toys you actually had, which, like, I'm sure parents didn't really appreciate how many toys they had to buy for their kids just to play a single video game. It's like, can you imagine if they tried to do that with amiibos? I think they kind of did that with Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival, but I never played that myself. I watched a couple people play that, and I was like, I can just play regular Mario. Kyle, that's a common misconception about Fred Astaire, actually. He's magic, it turns out. You're right. Foolish of me to doubt the man's power. So powerful. I mean, what would you do if you just saw a man just dancing on the walls and then on the ceiling? I was like, dang, I don't know. Maybe I would just quit. Yeah, movie tricks are really cool. It's kind of like, it really makes me appreciate, like, practical effects. I think practical effects will always look better, obviously, when done right, than, like, the super saturation of CGI we get in films, which, like, yeah, we've come a long, far way, so now CGI looks way better. But, like, I don't know. I always think about the T-Rex scene from Jurassic Park in the rain, and that still holds up today. And that's so good. It was a lot of work. I can see why they wouldn't really want to do that again, but, like, gosh, did it make for, like, such an incredible sequence. To play as Mario in Smash Bros. 6, you must purchase the amiibo. Ugh. Oof. That's one way to kill your franchise. Raichu is so underrated. Oh, I'm really happy you're liking the way he looks. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done, like, a musical, like, Weather Friends poses. So it feels really good to be doing some dancing again. I always imagined, like, Weather Friends are definitely musical themselves. I really love Jump Up Superstar from Mario Odyssey. That is a musical song that gets me going. Just like, oh, don't be afraid to get up and move. Dan, what would I do if I saw a man dancing on the walls? Enjoy the free show. Dan, you right. I'm in love. No, you're possessed. Two types of people. I mean, Valentine's Day is coming up. If your love ain't dancing on the ceiling head over heels for you, then are y'all really in love? A Weather Friends musical would be great. Do you have voices in mind for them? I actually kind of don't. I thought I used to, but then I kind of scrapped it from there. It's honestly really hard to think of voices for the Weather Friends. Oh, except for Stormy, who I would love if Christopher Judge voiced him. Just a deep voice bellowing out of this frog. Oh, thank you, Clay. You love my Weather Friends artwork prior to specific drawing. I feel they function well in musical moments and being fancy and dancing. Yeah, like I picture Sunny like puts on a little bow tie or a top hat and like dances with the nightie, or like dances with Rainy to help cheer her up. Yeah, I really like those. I should revisit that sometime. Yeah, cute dappers. We love dapper lads here. I want my own top hat. I want my own top hat and then and then go on wacky adventures solving random as heck puzzles. Oh, you think of Audrey too in the Little Shop of Horrors, Susie? Show you the show, plus maybe it'll share their dance magic in the moment. Someone has to initiate it, then the power is yours. Also, yeah, agreed. Thinking of voices for characters is so much fun. I used to have a voice for Sunny, but then now I don't really know. And because I use Sunny as like a ping tuber, because Sunny is odd in that like they are my Sona, and then they are also like a separate character in the Weatherfront story as well. So I don't know if that ever gets like confusing for people. But also, I've gotten the comments where like now my voice is Sunny's voice, and that actually makes me really happy. Yeah, Dan, you don't really think about what your OC sound too much. Like, that's okay. Honestly, like, maybe, like, even picking a voice for a character, like, an actual actor, maybe, like, you don't have to do that. Because maybe it's, like, too much pressure, and then also maybe you do have an idea for the voice. But then it's like, well, that probably won't happen in a million years, and then it's like, oh, well, isn't that setting yourself up for disappointment? I don't know. Or then maybe or maybe the one chance it does, like, become real. Oh. Kyle, Sunny's talking right now, dude. Look in the corner. Dan, you right. Aw. Thank you, Goat. Yeah, you just associate Sunny with my voice. Thank you. Yeah, I'm really happy Sunny is mine. I don't think this would ever happen, but if Weather Friends did ever become like a series where I did need to get like voice actors or something, I still have no idea what I would want for Sunny. Years ago, someone like recommended this like person, I think from Waitress, but like it was way too like southern accent. Not for Sunny. I'm gonna really use that. Although I did think shoot, the guy, the voices Wander and Wander Over Yonder and Fix It Felix and the guy from 30 Rock. What's his name? Is it Kenneth? Yes, or well, no, that's the 30 Rock character, right? Jack McBrayer. That's who it is. I love his energy so much. But also, yeah, Kyle, God forbid they get a milkshake duck. Honestly, I think it would be pretty cool if it was someone that, like, maybe no one ever heard of, and then just turned out to be the perfect voice. Okay, but also Idris Elba is Stormy, though. Okay, that would be pretty cool. If the voice fits, it fits. Oh shoot, I used up all my... Which ball? Oh well. He doesn't have another name, Kyle. Kyle, you know the people on the TV are not those characters. They have other lives. Oh, Susie, that's a good point. I don't know if I have voices in my mind for characters. I think I just always have in my head the voice will find me through auditions. That's a really good idea. Yeah. Oh, wait, let me catch up on chat real quick. Clay says there's a neat finale sequence in a chorus line called One Singular Sensation. That bit really sums up the razzle-dazzleness of Broadway. How the dancers do the steps in unison. Oh, man. When you get a lot of people dancing in unison, that's magic. That's like, oh gosh, this is so dang cool. All right, this is the ink phase complete. So as you'll notice, I have like the cheek markings and some of the other like stuff not marked. I don't really like outlining markings that much. I'd rather save it for the color fades where it looks like more natural. It'll be nice. Oh, Mina, I'll have to check out Uncle Ali to see if maybe that'll be a Stormy voice. Kyle! He doesn't have another name. What are you talking about, animated Sunny Avatar? How can they be two people? How do these little people get inside the TV? Thanks, Mina. I definitely will. Oh. Oh, wrong way. Wrong layer. Fine. Don't color the way I want. Wow. Fine, let's do this. Sometimes this like fill bucket and clip has been giving me a little bit of trouble recently, and I don't know why. Oh well. Wow. There we go. Oh, Goat, you just imagine Goaty's voice as yours, but a bit more feminine sounding, which I hope I can pull off for real time. Oh, you definitely will. You absolutely will. I actually have several trans friends, many of whom are actually like on HRT right now, or have transitioned and stuff. Don't worry, you'll get there. Yay. Hey Gold, welcome! Ooh, a thing I heard, because one of my friends is actually going, transitioning more masculine, and has been, like, slowly getting a deeper voice and stuff. And a thing that we was, like, told to said friends that, like, do a recording, like, every day, and then, like, in a month or so, like, just hear the difference. And that must be incredible. It's so wild, because sometimes you don't notice it right away, and then it's like, wow, what? So happy for them. Ooh, Clay says, Michael Kovac, Fanta, thinks he can't sing, but he can carry a voice well. Reminds me of Fred Astaire singing that is not by standards, but can carry a tune with phrasing as well. Very classy. Oh, that's really nice. Oh, Susie, yeah, I'll be sure to do that. A very nice gentleman. A gentleman, you say? A true gentleman that never denies a lady in need. To be honest, I don't think Flora's gonna do anything in the new game, but gosh, I wish she would. And then just have her be like, after all, a true lady always has agency in her life. Very posh and polite. Oh, that does sound like a gentleman. Which, not to entice anyone, but I did update some of my alerts. So now, if I get a bit, I should get, like, a little Professor Layton gif. And I switched the voice to, I think the voice is called Brian, but, like, a very nice British man voice.
Wow.
Yeah, Susie. Wow. Oh, Sakura Katsuna, you're also trans? Heck yeah! Trans rights, human rights. Woo! Keith David as Malice. Ooh. Which, also, gotta be honest, I think Christopher Judge actually should voice Malice. But Keith David, why is that name familiar? Why is that name familiar to me? Ooh! Oh, yes! Oh, that would be cool. Oh god, yeah. Oh, I forgot he was in Coraline. What? Yeah, Princess and the Frog. Nope. Nope was very good. Oh, also... Oh, hang on. I wanted to catch up on chat for a little bit, which also, this is the ink phase done. I have marked the markings, but they're on a separate layer, which I'm actually... When I go into the color flat phase, I'm just gonna, like, lock it and then just color over it. Clay, if there's anything, other edits that you would like me to do before I do go into the coloring phase, please let me know. But in the meantime, Clay has also said my Stork character could also sound like Fred Astaire in a similar flair, and Otters would be Cary Grantish. Ooh, that's very nice, which... Also, can I say, I really like the concept of the Stork character. I think storks are very underrated birds. Also, yeah, Goat, streaming is so good. Honestly, I really love streaming because now I have records and recordings, and if aliens, you know, find these historical video chat logs thousands of years in the future, I want to help represent the human race. Oh, and Clay says, as for my dancing skills, I haven't danced much, but like to watch others do their thing to visualize the moves and posing, but maybe I feel like it. I get that too. Honestly, I get a little bit intimidated by other people that sing and dance really well, and I'm like, I can't sing or dance well on either. But like, also the main point, like, you know, you're not doing really professionally, but if you want to, like, if you're doing it for fun, then who cares? Sing and dance your heart out. Oh, shoebill storks. Those shoebills are so good, and I will always be a little bit mad that they were pretty, like, underutilized in Skyward Sword. They're such good birds. But, like, Link's bird doesn't even have a name. It's just, oh, you're Flywing. Or Loftwing, sorry. Ooh. So, Allie streams in the early morning, roughly 9 to 10 a.m. East. Ooh, good to know. Yeah, white storks give fancy vibes outside of the baby carrying trope. Yeah, they're only known for the baby carrying trope, but they are fancy little birds. Which actually, I think there's a stork yokai in Yokai Watch that has a top hat, which I think is like a very specifically a nod to Professor Layton, which I think is adorable. Oh, I did not spell that right. Okay, but if there's no opposition to how the line art looks, I will go ahead and add the final touches, which is color. Yeah, Keith has a great voice. Oh, he was Goliath and Gargoyles. Dang. That is so good. Whoa. Awesome. Very happy you're enjoying this. Alright, let's get some color on. Let's do Pikachu first. They're pretty easy. Actually, I will just make sure it's all the way through. Gosh, this is so cute. You ever draw a thing and you're like, oh my gosh, how do I make this so dang cute? Sakura says, I want to sing, but I'm still self-conscious. I'm getting better with it, though. That's good. You should, if you want to sing, you should sing. Singing is good. But also, I am extremely the same way, and I'm extremely nervous singing in front of other people. But like, oh, if I'm driving by myself in the car, or at least with my fiance, or I'm in the shower, I will sing my little heart out. Especially if your like favorite song comes on the radio and stuff. Oh, yes. So, mommy, just gonna sing. So where's the brown? Yeah, that's good. Not so long is also a crane, a very small red-crested crane. Wait, Snot so long. Is that really its name? Did birders really just name a stork Snots? It's really funny. Also, yes, your bros doodles are so very good. Tuxedo fitting for characters. I would recommend the Gentleman's Gazette site and YouTube channel. Lots of ideas to design suits and see the do's and don'ts. Oh yeah, they have, when it comes to that kind of fashion, they have like all sorts of rules. It's sometimes like pretty incredible how like precise it is. Miu Liart made art notes on the tuxedo designs from the Gentleman Gazette site years ago. And I would refer to them there. Ooh, very handy. These are all like extremely good reference locations. I do love drawing a little fancy dapper lad in a little fancy dapper tux. But you can but you can always tell who kind of looked at reference and who's just kind of BSing a bit.